you just take us through sort of like the process that led you here? Obviously, you tried out a while back. And
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Really excited for the opportunity. Obviously, I know Coach Payton just a little bit, and I've ran in with Coach Kotwicka in and out of my career, so I'm happy to be back with them, and then getting to know Coach Westoff and Coach Banjo also, and the rest of the guys in the organization. I'm just happy to be here and be a part of it and help this team win.
Coach Payton mentioned that after the workout before in May, you guys couldn't agree on contract terms. What kind of happened there, and then what kind of changed as the weeks?
Yeah, I'm my job is to kick footballs, and I've got an agent that kind of handles that stuff. So when he tells me we're ready to go, then it's my job to come out and put kicks through the uprights, and I'm happy to be able to do that now.
How did that tryout go back in May for you?
Oh, it was good. I had a good day.
You had a great year last year, other than we know what happened in the playoffs. Was there anything you did in the offseason to address that specifically, because it was so out of character with what your stats
Yeah,
looked like?
absolutely. I think what I'm learning every single year in this league is there is something that's going to test you and test your response to how you handle your business, how you handle outside stuff, and that was a tough lesson to learn, especially in the moment. I'm sure as you guys all saw. But it's also I feel like I've taken it as a way to learn and become more resilient, and get a few more of those scars that can kind of help propel you forward.
Was there any support from others that helped you through that? And if so, like who kind of helped you in the aftermath?
Yeah, there's a ton. I tell you, I heard from way more people positively than I did negatively. I think part of that is being off of social media, obviously, but the people in my circle were very supportive and unwavering, so very thankful.
When you went back and reviewed those,
You got a big leg. How much of an asset do you think that is, particularly here if you end up kicking in Denver?
Yeah, I think anywhere, I think that's an asset to me. I think that's something I can bring to the table. And we'll just kind of see how the chips fall. But I like kicking long field goals, and I've had a bit of success doing it.
what could be your range at this altitude? I mean, you've kicked 60-yarders at low elevation, and now you're
Yeah, I don't know. I think that'll probably be a day-to-day, game-to-game basis. But I don't know. I hopefully we get to kick a few long ones, and we'll kind of see how far we can stretch it.
I was telling Elliot, kickers are kind of like closers in baseball. You come in to finish the job. What is it you enjoy about that moment?
Yeah, I enjoy having one play that kind of decides the fate of 60 minutes of football, and it's kind of we fly under the radar a lot until you're in that one moment, and you've got to kind of embrace that and understand what that situation is, and be able to control your nerves, be able to control what you can, and not let the outside situation dictate it, and figure out how you can use that to your advantage. Maybe get a little adrenaline, get a little extra juice going that way, and kind of get focused that way.
As you corrected what happened in the postseason last year, did you think it was a mental thing that you were thinking too much, or was it a mechanical type thing?
I think there was a little bit of both. But that drove a lot of my off-season prep work, and I'm happy to be here with the opportunity, and learn from it and move forward and become better from all sorts of situations, positive and negative, and certainly that one.
Do you think that affected you contract-wise, because you've had a top-notch career, but a lot of people are, what have you done for me lately? Did it affect your contract situation?
I don't know the ins and outs of that part. I try to kind of stay out, and I've got an agent that handles all that stuff, and they've got front office people that handle all that, and once that's all squared away, and my job is to put balls through the uprights.
You said you've crossed paths with some of the special teams coaches here. How would you describe sort of your past experiences with them and their approach?
Yeah, I've got a ton of respect for Coach Ben. Again, I hadn't worked with Coach Westoff before. I think he's super intelligent. I understand why he's been in the league for so long. And Coach Ben and Coach Banjo are they're all very, 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 very good to work with.